Will Toronto slugger Jose Bautista win the 2011 home run title? Welcome back to This Week in Red. I'm Paulie, talking Red Sox and all things baseball. Today we're talking home runs, and specifically Toronto slugger Jose Bautista, who's on an absolute home run tear early in the season, leading the AL in home runs, in fact leading baseball in home runs, and he's just been outstanding for the Blue Jays this year. And you know what? If you don't know what this guy's story is all about, well, he was a journeyman player up until 2008. When it was a kind of an afterthought trade. Pittsburgh sent him over to Toronto for a player to be named later, and he kind of milled around the first season or so with Toronto, didn't do much. Then he made some adjustments to his swing between the 2008 and 2009 seasons, and he's absolutely taken off since then. In fact, last year he surprisingly led baseball with 54 home runs, which was 12 better than Albert Pujols, who was in second place. And anytime you can beat Pujols by 12 homers in a home run derby, you're really doing something there. And he's been absolutely the rock of this Toronto team, and the reason that their lineup has been so dangerous. He's always a threat to go deep. In fact, the Red Sox have had a lot of problems with this guy. He's hit a ton of home runs against him. He's had a couple this year already, and he's just been unstoppable. And it's really been a surprise because, again, we had never really heard of this guy prior to 2008, 2009. And so I guess my question is, what do you think about Bautista? You know, he's been out there in the landscape for the last year or so, and his name hasn't really gotten mentioned all that much. But now he's really becoming somebody that is identified as a home run hitter in baseball. And one other thing I want to know about is, do you think it's all natural? Do you think there's any performance enhancement going on here? Again, baseball doesn't test for HGH, and I'm not accusing Bautista of anything, and I'd like to believe that he is doing things straight. But you know, in this era of performance-enhancing drugs, there's always a question when a guy comes out of nowhere and becomes this big home run slugger. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think about Jose Bautista and his drive to win the home run title in 2011.